Hello, hello! Thank you all so much for being here. God, I still feel like I'm trying to remember how everything works. You know, it's been so long since I've done one of these. The new year, being sick. It's like remembering how to how to do what I do at all. But this feels familiar. Seeing the little doobers run around. Should probably do something about all those Santa hats. Might be a little dated. Might have to do an old, reset of the doobers. Let's, you want to do that now? I was thinking, since we haven't done this in a while, we'll open up nice and slow, nice and easy, nice casual Q&A. Probably some new people here, probably people who've been here for the first time. If you have any questions, send them my way. I'll try and get to all of them. Mods, if you see any... excuse me. Mods, if you see any good ones that I missed, please let me know in chat. In the meanwhile, I'm going to see about resetting all these doobers. These poor doobers. Let's see. How do I do this? Farewell, beautiful antlers. I barely knew ye. Let's see, let's get rid of that antlers, the Santa hat. What else? The pumpkin's a little seasonal as well. I think the rest of this, we'll keep the witch hat. Maybe the witch hat can stay. Maybe the antlers can stay too. We'll keep the antlers and the witch hat. We'll get rid of the pumpkin and the Santa. Oh, brutal. It hurts. It hurts getting rid of those. Alright, here goes. Force refresh. I've never done this before. I hope this doesn't clear everyone's currency. Ooh. That would be bad. Only one way to find out, and that's to do it. New year, new changes. New beginnings. Oh, I can't get rid of it while it's open, so I have to close it first. Is that right? No. What exactly is the problem here? Let's see. Look at that fresh reset. Look at those brand new doobers. It's a whole new world. Pepper Jinjin asks, how's the missus doing? Didn't she get sick as well? She did get sick. She bounced back extremely fast. She was incredibly quick at the bounce back, as was my son, who also got sick. My mom and I are we're taking our sweet time and getting better. That was from Pepper Jinjin. Thank you very much. Oh, so many questions. KJ Jane asks, how often do you usually do streams anyway? So it depends. At my peak, I do 2 Patreon live streams a month, as well as 1 YouTubigan live stream a month, which is for people who subscribe to Card Than Casual for gaming specific stuff. On Card Than Casual, I try and stream whenever I have some free time and I'm feeling well. So Patreon live streams go 2 times a month, usually on Saturdays, either at 12 p.m. PST or 6 p.m. PST. YouTube Begin live streams are either Saturdays or Sundays, usually at 6 p.m. PST. And Card Than Casual gaming streams are whenever I can get to them, but they usually run sometime in the afternoon from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. PST. I know I need a definitive schedule, but I can't commit to one just yet because I don't know. I feel like streaming's fun, you know, and the instant it becomes like I have to do it at a specific time, it becomes a job, and that's kind of what might lead to my downfall. So I'm trying to get better about that. Let's see. Abby asks, what are you looking forward to most in 2020? First off, and most foremost, this cough going away for good. That would be nice. The second off, oh, so many people upset about their doobers. What am I looking forward to the most? I have a couple of new projects in mind. Couple we're working on, couple lining up. The newest one I came up with was like CardlinCon, like hosting little cardigan get-togethers across the globe. I had this idea of like how to like get people together. I'm still working on it, but essentially the idea at its core is like finding people who we trust, you know, around the world to essentially host little get-togethers for cardigans, and getting together at a cafe or something, hanging out, and then at that scheduled time I'll call and, you know, I'll hang out with them for a little bit on a call or something, and yeah, just like figuring out more ways to help get cardigans together, you know what I mean? I think that'd be cool. So that's something I'm kind of working on. That's the thing I'm looking forward to the most, and seeing if I can get that to work. Blue Hair Don't Care says, hey C, my question is, did you finish all the Twizzlers I gave you? I did at an embarrassing rate. Like they disappeared at a clip that is most disgraceful. No adult man should consume Twizzlers at the rate that I consume those Twizzlers, but thank you, they were a much welcome and much needed treat. Mariah, aka Morikajo, asks, as someone who made the rules of the server, how does it feel when people break them / disrespect them? Spilling that tea, Mariah. You know, people are always going to break rules. They're going to bend rules. They're going to figure out ways to use them in their advantage. You know, the instant you set up limitations, people are always going to start pushing against them. Even if it's not something they would do normally, there's people who are inclined to test boundaries and push limitations just for the sake of it. Sometimes they want attention, sometimes they just don't like having limitations put on them. You know, it's annoying, but it's just, after a while you just realize it's just part of the job. And luckily the mods do a really good job, in my opinion, of keeping everything in order. And also the people do a pretty good job of self-policing as well. Every now and then, of course, people need a reminder, but yeah. Cassie Evelyn asks, have you been staying nice and cozy and warm? The weather's been kind of whack lately around here. Yeah, I've been doing a pretty good job of staying warm. It's been like weirdly warm in the house. We recently set up this Google Nest thing, or like, you know, Nest, so you can set up the temperature exactly. And it seems to be like warmer than I expected it to be. I actually have the AC going on right now just because it was weirdly hot in the house. Yeah. Hidayah asks, are you really going to get LASIK? Thinking about it, yeah. Mikichi also asks, getting that 2020 vision, my dude? So my plan is, like, legitimately my plan is, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I want to get LASIK because I want to have great vision everywhere, not just in the center of like my field of vision, you know. I want to have it like in the peripheries, in the peripheral area as well. And I also want to have it without glasses, just in case of emergencies. But I like the look of glasses, and I like the functionality of glasses. You know, there's been numerous times where something was almost going to hit me in the eye, and the glasses stopped it. And also, I have the kind of glasses that help with screens, and since I'm sitting in front of a screen all day, it kind of helps keep my eyes chill. So I think I'm going to get glasses without prescriptions, but with features, you know, like UV protection and whatnot, and then also get LASIK, because I like the look of glasses. And but I like the look of glasses, but I also like being able to see. So I know it's a little silly and a little redundant, but what are you gonna do? That's what I want to do. Alice CC, seeing so many new names. Thank you, by the way, for all you new names showing up. Alice CC says, "Hi, Cardlin. I'm a new fan, and I think you are amazing." Oh, I think you are amazing, Alice CC. Do you have any advice for someone starting out in the ASMR / role-playing world? Anything would help. Thanks again. Love ya. I do have some advice. Hold on one second. Let me cough. Okay, so advice for people new in the ASMR / role-playing world. My biggest advice and most important advice, I think, is just do it. Go from, don't let those dreams be dreams, you know? Go from theory to actually trying it. See if you actually like it. See if it's something you can actually stick with, you know? Do it. Put it out there. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exactly as you want it immediately, but that's okay. You'll get it to where you want it to be eventually. With anything like this, with anything you want to succeed in, period, it's not about starting off strong, it's about the marathon. It's about lasting and improving and failing and trying again and doing it. So I would say the most important idea, or the most important advice I can give to anybody starting out in the ASMR / role-playing world is just do it. Just do it. Sydney B asks, ooh, so many questions. Sydney B says, any advice for adulting? Fresh 18-year-old here. Thank you so much for waiting till you're 18 to join. I appreciate that. Advice for adulting. Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, there's going to be a lot of stuff you don't know how to do. Don't let the fear of not knowing how to do things stop you. There's lots of YouTube videos that teach you how to do things. People you know how to do things. You know, I remember when I was like adulting, I was just becoming an adult, I had to like call my ex-wife, because I got married really early and got divorced really early. I had to call my ex-wife to ask how to run the washing machine, just because I didn't know how. And she helped me, and you know, and it worked. And yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just don't be afraid. Don't let don't let the fact that you don't know something stop you from doing that thing. Let's see, what do we got here? Little Vamp asks, did the missus play any pranks on you over the holidays? None that I can think of, none that immediately come to mind. Most of, like, her pranks nowadays are usually relegated to, like, I'll just find out that she posted something on my Twitter. That's about it. Oh, she just messaged me. Hey, babe. Streaming. I was just talking about you. Let's see if we can get to the rest of these questions. Blue Hair Don't Care asks, me honest, how much do you like to troll the Discord server? I like it so much. I like it very, very much. It makes me so very happy. TW asks, hi, can someone post the link to the live stream in Patreon? Thanks. I thought we did that. Did somebody do that? They must have done it, because otherwise, yeah, no, I did it. I did it myself. Let me make sure there's a comments and stuff on here. Yeah, it's got 8 likes. It's up there. Will you be putting more on Spotify? Yes. The next batch of stuff we're putting on Spotify is going to be BFE stuff. So like cute and funny, romantic-y type stuff. That's the next batch of stuff we're putting out. Shizu Rivera asks, can you not wear contacts? I can, but who wants to deal with contacts? Hidayah asks, will you be recording a script or reviewing a script today? If we have time, maybe after the interviews. So right after these questions, we're going to jump into Jackbox with this month's special guest, Midnight Christ Spell themselves. Well, let's see if we can finish up these questions. Pepper Jin Jin asks, how are you liking the gift you got from the missus? I bet you're having a blast with it. I'm trying to remember what she got me. Oh, yeah, it's really nice. I still got to set it up and plug it in and everything, but it's really nice. I really like it. Boop, boop, boop. Phoenix Ace asks, do you like Pokemon? If so, which one is your favorite? I don't like Pokemon a lot, but there is one that I like. I gave it a try. I tried playing the most recent one, the one on Switch. I didn't really stick with it, but I did find a Pokemon that I loved even more than Snorlax, and that Pokemon is called Togedemaru. That's my favorite Pokemon. Alora Bowtie asks, what kind of music do you like? Have any favorite artists? I like a little bit of everything. I'd say if I had to like narrow my likes down to like a genre or two, it would probably be hip-hop and folk, I guess. Specific artists I like right now, Rex Orange County is great. Joji is good. And I've been going through like a Ben Folds 5 renaissance. It's been really nice. Megalina says C likes folk. Yes. Megalina, didn't you send me... Somebody sent me like a mixed CD a long time ago, like years ago. Huh. A quick question from Roxbox is, did you know Joji is also Filthy Frank? And also, if you did, how did you not share this with me? Blew my mind. Yeah, of course. Here's a little something I'll share with you on top of this. Did you know the Filthy Frank, internet pariah slash wackadoo extremist, do you know that he started the Harlem Shake? That whole movement that went around the globe. You know, that started on freaking Filthy Frank TV of all places. Ebony Williams asks, favorite kind of ice cream? Ooh, I like vanilla. I like vanilla. But more importantly, whenever I'm at an ice cream spot, I'll usually try whichever one is like the weirdest. So I like vanilla's my favorite flavor, but I like trying new flavors more than I like vanilla. Let's see. Mikachi asks, we gotta know how's Kickflip. Kickflip? Huh. Harumph. Kickflip has a new favorite in the house. At first it was my son, then it was me for a long time, and now her new favorite is my mom's nurse. She hangs out with her all the time. She's like her new favorite best friend. She like rarely comes around anymore. When she does, we do have our occasional moment of sweetness, and she'll jump into my lap and I'll hold her and it'll be sweet and nice. But you know, she's chosen a new best friend and it wasn't me. It's a shame. It's okay, I still love her. Let's see. TJ Knight asks, any advice on captivating script writing? I want to make one that leaves the listener wanting more. Write from something that really truly moves you. Like a scene in a movie that really grips you. A scene in or a line in a song that really, really pulls at you. You know, I find that the best inspiration and the most my favorite scripts come from ideas that won't go away, as opposed to scrabbling for ideas, you know? Also, immerse yourself in the content, similar content, right before you write. Like, if I'm gonna write a romantic script, I will try and find a couple of like rom-com movies or something that are similar, and I'll watch those in the days leading up to it to kind of get myself in the right mind state. See if there's any lines I want to pull or any kind of like feelings I kind of want to inject. You know, to get truly captivating script writing, I think you have to be really motivated. You can't just be given a task and then plonk away at it. It has to really come from the heart. Speaking of, Megalina asks, you need of any specific script types, my friend? Megalina, what did Megalina say in response to the CD? Was it Meg who sent the thing, or somebody else sent the thing? Need of specific script types. We can always use more spice. We are, you know, we have a lot of like wacky scenarios. We have a lot of sci-fi, a lot of fantasy, a lot of like adventure-y series, saga types. We could use some more quality, you know, the bread and butter, what the channel's about. Comfort, sweetness, boyfriend cuddling, you know, just like the stuff that Carlin Audio is based off of. I really don't want to become this channel that like only does wacky stuff and is only known for these wacky characters and these serious sagas and things like that. You know, at our core, Carlin Audio is about helping people fight off loneliness, helping people find comfort, and I don't want to stray too far from that, from our goal, from what we're all about, you know? 19 Otaku Gamer Girl 99, that's a mouthful, asks, can you do scripts regarding swimming, such as rescue and teaching boyfriend and lifeguard? Yeah, certainly we can. Send one in. Definitely. There's no restriction on swimming-based scripts. Quiet Loyalty asks, did this time away help to show you how much you love doing ASMR and sitting on the leg of audience members? Did you listen to other people's ASMRs? So I don't listen to other people's ASMRs. I didn't when I was feeling well, and I don't now. I don't know. It's just not really my thing. You know, I don't want to like stir up senses of envy or jealousy, or I should do that, or oh, they're doing this, I should do that. If somebody's new, I'll maybe check out what their sound is like see if they've got a good sound, see if they've got a good voice. But for the most part, I don't listen to other people's ASMR stuff. As for how the time away helped me realize how much I love doing ASMR, it really did. It really helped me realize that this is the first time I've been away from a job and I've been eager to get back to it. It really helped me realize just how much it meant to me, you know? And also helped me realize that as much as I know people want us to like focus more on series and stuff like that, the core of the channel, the reason I made the channel, the reason I keep coming back to the channel is because I'm here to help people. And I don't want to stray too far away from that. A company I researched and respect a lot is Pixar, and in a lot of their I read a lot of the biographies and whatnot written by the people at Pixar, and one of their core tenets is not to listen too much to the audience, not to listen too much to what people are requesting, but to follow your core passion, because people will respond more to passion than they will to getting what they want. Sorry, I've got like a frog in my throat and I can't seem to get rid of it. But yeah, so for the most part, I try to focus more on what I feel is right for the channel, as opposed to what people are telling me to do for the channel. But I do take other people's opinions into consideration, so it's not like I don't listen at all. It's just I try and find a good middle ground between the two. Hey, it's my new friend Lure. Lure asks, "Hi C, what do you think about serious/sad real-life scenarios for a script with a general message of hope at the end?" I think those are great, especially if it's something that you lived through. When you write the script, it'll really shine through. You know, try not to make it too personal. Try not to like pull the emotions and the feelings from what happened, but leave out the details so that it can apply to anybody. Because you'll be surprised when you read the comments of this, you know, after I do that audio or read that script, you'll be surprised and usually really comforted when you realize just how many people have gone through the same thing. Wolfgang XO asks, what character or characters have been your favorite to voice act as? I always like doing my yandere voice, or like my kind of butlery type voice. That's always fun to do. In terms of specific characters, I did a lot of research. I know I only did it the once, but I did a lot of research the one time I did Kylo Ren, and that was fun to do. All right, let's move along, shall we? Let us see if we can get this Jackbox thing up and running. Yeah, I think we've answered enough questions. Oh wow, we've answered a lot of questions. First thing we should do actually is figure out whether or not, or who else we're going to be interviewing afterwards. We're going to play some Jackbox games with this month's special guest, the very generous and very lovely Midnight Crace Bell. And then we're going to be doing some interviews. So let's see. We need to hand out 2 stars, right, to figure out who's going to be with us during the interviews. So let's go figure that out. 1 second. All right, so what we're gonna do now? Oh my god, it's like my cold is like realizing that I'm trying to like get back to work, and it's like no, awaken. We must rise from the grave to stop him from trying to get this work done. Oh my god, how am I gonna make it through T&D tomorrow if I'm already starting to fall apart just right now during this? Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna hand out 2 stars. First star immediately goes to the lovely Midnight. What's gonna happen is you're gonna see a star that goes flying above all the little doobers' heads. If you do not have a doober currently, you can get one by typing in the chat. What you'll need to do is you'll need to type !JUMP. !JUMP will make your little doober jump, and if you happen to jump at the right time, you will catch the star. It'll be announced in chat, and you will be one of 3 people to be interviewed tonight live on the stream. Little one-on-one conversations. Now, here's the deal. By jumping for the star, you agree and you promise that you want to talk to me, have something to talk about. You have Discord installed and ready to go, and you can get messaged immediately on Discord, and you're on the Patreon server, and you promise not to troll. So long as all 3 of those things check out, you can jump for a star. Okay, here we go. 2 stars coming out now. About Bob beat up boo. Good luck. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I saw the first one got caught by KJ Jane. KJ Jane, you jumped again, and I believe you caught the second star. You only need to jump the once. All right, here comes next star. Good luck, y'all. KJ's really eager to talk tonight. All right, Alice CC and KJ Jane on the Patreon Discord server, do me a favor and message Roxbox, the mod Roxbox. Rox will get you set up where you need to be and let you know how we're going to be doing our little chitty chat later on. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get the game set up. Congratulations to Alice CC and to KJ Jane. Now, Mitty, I hope you're ready because I'm going to be calling you in just a little bit along with the mods, and we're going to be playing some Jackbox. One second, y'all. Do I have this set to the right? No, I do not.
Hello, hello.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Rox.
What's up, fam?
That's
Well
Mitty.
met. I'm Hez.
Oh, well met. Dang, like we're in a
Well
tavern.
met, that's one
Well
of the
met.
Gamer Alliance. Yeet
The
yeet.
Gamer Alliance is here. Well
Hail.
met.
Hail, fellow traveler.
Hello.
Hail, well met.
All right, Mitty,
Crazy.
you are the guest of honor this month. You get to choose which game will we be playing from Jackbox.
As long as it's not a creative one, because I am dull as F.
You don't want to get your feelings hurt in the rap game?
You know what? No, bring it on. Bring it. If I can.
We're all bad at the rap game. We should
Yeah.
We should
but-
veto the rap game, really. Not only are we bad at it, but the
Veto.
people get like butthurt over it. So we, here's a low key
It's funny.
ban on the rap game. But other than that, what game do you want to play, Mitty? You choose.
It's been an age, so honestly, I don't even remember what games there were.
So
Oh,
there's
gosh.
the trivia game. There's the invent something game.
Ooh.
There's the fibbage game where you lie about stuff. There's the one. Well, the alien one doesn't really work on stream. Let's see.
Oh, it's still my fave though.
There is. What else am I missing?
Uh,
There's murder trivia.
Split the room.
murder trivia. There's a T-shirt making game.
The one that is like the
There's-
Twilight song. What is that
There's
called?
the comedy
I forgot
one.
the name.
Oh yeah, the comedy one. Yeah, I don't
The
know.
one
This
with the
sounds like
cat.
one.
With the cat. The one with the cat. I forgot the name.
The one with the
Yeah,
cat?
I think it's Split the Room.
That
Want
one.
to split the room?
Yeah.
Actually, I think we should like go back to basics and do Fibbage 3.
Yeet.
Fibbage 3. Fibbage 3.
Baby,
Plus, I want Luna to sing the song.
I lied to you.
You.
But Luna's here in our
You
hearts.
lie to me.
Oh.
When I do.
I'd sing, but I don't know the words.
We are all right.
I love you, Luna. If you listen to this later, I love you.
No.
Dun, dun,
Jackbox games.
dun. Oof.
Hi, I love you.
Let it begin. Oh, shoot.
The game is tiny. Oh, you got it.
Alright, gotta hide the game for now so people can't see the code. I'm gonna share the game with y'all so you can see the code.
Woohoo.
Please. I want that improv singing on April music. Hidayah, I will record a ringtone just for you because I love you.
Aw. Brr.
Alright, so if you want to play along with us, we have 4 open slots as well as tons of open slots in the audience. Go to jackbox.tv on your browser, your phone, however you want to do it. Jackbox.tv, and then you enter in a code that we will reveal in just a little bit here.
Yay! I think my icon's a little creepy. I think I'm gonna change it. I think it's the eyes. They're just like black dots and they just kind of stare at you.
Stare into your soul.
Like the clothes are really cute, but yay!
How dare you!
Coupling.
Ah, shoot.
3.
Yes! Rox is in the lead.
Oh man, I
Did I
could
get
have
it?
doing a joke about my sickness. Sadness.
Alright, right, here we go. I'm about to reveal it on the screen. Those of you at home who want to play along, here is the code.
Go, 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 go.
Get it, friends.
Get it, get it.
Oh, I'm a weird eyeball.
We're
Oh.
all
Congratulations to
Oh,
Scorpio, Moon
Definitely
Moon,
not Meg.
definitely not Meg, and Cassie Evelyn.
Eggs. Let's go, egg.
Moon,
All right,
moon,
Rox,
out
whenever
there.
you're ready, start it up.
Meg.
Yay, yay, yay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do
get
this.
bread.
Keep in mind, you can still join, be a part of the audience. They play a big role in helping with the win. Audience have won in the past, and they've also helped decide the win in the past.
And I'm at least partially to blame for everything that happens here today. Gang's all here. Great. Oh, and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. The audience gets to throw extra lies into the mix and guess the truth along with players. Let's hit it.
Also,
I need sugar.
Alice CC, if you're still listening, you haven't messaged me on Discord
This is
yet.
round
Please message
one.
me.
You'll get
Alice
500
CC.
points for everyone you fool, and you'll net 1,000 for finding the truth.
Oh dear.
All right.
Oh, messed it. Oh, it did. It messed it up. Oh, Jesus.
Oh
Oh
no!
my god. Oh my god.
One shoot.
Decisions. Cool money.
First up, in 2012, the Canadian Mint put the fun back in capitalism by releasing a 25-cent coin that featured blank. Now write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you're stumped, you can hit the lie for me button, but using it's only worth half the
Canada.
points. Do
Canada.
it now.
Canadian.
Hurry, use the lie for me button. if you're
Everybody
stuck.
knows what Canada's all about.
Yep.
Maple syrup.
I did.
Maple syrup.
Okay, those are
They're
the
like,
choices.
"Ay."
Touch the truth on your device now.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
The peach emoji.
Pepper.
Let's go with this one because it's funny.
Let's see how things shook out.
See?
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, that was a good
Oh,
one.
they took the bait on that one.
Dang it.
Heh.
Mama now. Whap. Cough, cough.
Don't tell me that's not true.
I was gonna say, what is the answer then? Is it really this?
What?
Gosh, dang!
Excuse me?
Did you know that?
No, I just did it because it was funny.
I don't know how I didn't know that. My in-laws go there every year and know.
Glow in the dark money. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh,
Time
choose
to
a
pick
category. Well, of course I'm going to choose my specialty.
Okay, here's your question.
Y'all in for it now.
As part of a 1998 publicity stunt, Burger King announced that their Whoppers would now be blank.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Are we good?
Okay.
Everything okay?
I can't see your screen.
Oh no.
As part of a 1998 publicity stunt, well, it says on your screen,
Yeah.
but I will reshare now. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I
Uh-oh.
gotta type in an answer. Hold on.
Same.
Hurry up,
Ba-da-dum,
here's a suggestion if you
ba-da-dum,
can't think of anything.
ba-da-dum,
I don't know. I just did a whatever.
I can't use shit.
All right, where's the
Streaming
truth?
the wrong game. Hold on.
Show it up there. Oh, there it is.
Oh, well.
It's black.
Soylent Green.
Meteor than ever before.
100% real beef.
Who's doing the
Triple
dishes?
meated. That's so.
Needed sounds like a category on a certain website.
I flubbed.
Let's
Oh,
see
shoot.
what everybody
Whoops,
selected.
I couldn't
It's Pornhub.
touch.
Yep, that
It's
website is
Pornhub.
Pornhub. Sure is.
Completely.
You said it, not me.
Triple me.
Drea and Mika, if Alice CC is in the Discord channel, I'm like at the top of the thing.
Yeah, this
I'm
message
right
drops.
there.
Prettier than ever before.
I'm not hard to find.
That was very persuasive.
Good one. Don't tell me it's green.
Thank you, Meg.
I was
It's like
about to
crab
say.
patties all over again.
Don't be.
Why?
Is that the drill? No.
Vegan wasn't even
Oh,
a
I'm
thing
sorry.
back then.
My name is Pink Rage, but it says rocks immediately
Please
after
no.
that. so-
Don't tell me that.
Hey!
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Left-handed?
It's hilarious.
I don't understand.
It's funny. Oh no. See, it's right behind me. I'm scared.
Coming for that throne, Hess. Coming for that throne.
Oh no no.
Oh, it's me!
No.
Oh gosh, I can't hear the game, so I have no idea what's happening. Okay, doctors.
Oh no.
Now
Oh
listen
no.
up. According to the
Dr.
Brigham Young
One, according to
University
Brigham
Honor
Young
Code,
University
students need a
Honor
letter
Code,
from a
student
doctor
need
in
a
order
letter from a
to
doctor
blank.
in order to.
Type in your lives
Oh my
now.
god.
To do
Is
what?
there sound now?
Yes!
Okay, cool.
Since we've already talked about Pornhub, what was I gonna say? Oh, I said Soylent Green because Soylent Green is people. And that was like a big thing in the 80s. I forget what
Done.
came out, but there was like a whole thing
Oh
about
no.
like Soylent
True,
Green
true.
is people. Was it Twilight Zone?
It was like a, I think it was a movie, but yeah, it might have been Twilight Zone. You're right.
Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
I'm not sure which it was. My favorite thing is that my husband and his father are both really into like B-list horror movies, and there is a restaurant in Disney World that's like a sci-fi drive-in where all you listen to is like they play like trailers for B-rated
And what did
movies.
you pick?
Hilarious.
Just crying on schedule.
Oh, Mego.
I almost chose that one. Oh, nice.
Die. Die gets
Oh,
Definitely.
good one.
Eat
It's
peaches.
funny cause here in Puerto Rico it's true.
I've had too many peaches jokes. I'm ready for something
I'll
else.
say this.
Dun dun dun.
Don't tell me it's grow a beard because I'm
Hey.
gonna
I would
laugh.
laugh.
It might be
True.
grow a beard given the time period.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cassie
Like,
Evelyn.
That was a good one, Cassie. I bet you.
Don't tell me it's grow a
No.
beard.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Some places are
It's all
very
part of the
strict
Affordable
about
Care
facial
Act.
hair.
Thank you.
Weird.
I need to know the logic behind that.
If it's a Christian school with a dress code,
Oh
which
no.
exists in
Oh,
college.
it's so close to me.
Okay.
I don't
Oh.
like this.
Ooh. I am so far behind.
Hey, look, it's round two.
I guess
Strap
fight.
in because all the points are doubled.
Cassie, your answer was better than the truth.
Select the category.
Having to apply to like sex someone up is the funniest
like
thing I
this
can
one.
think of. Like, what would that
'Cause
application
I'm
look
trash.
like?
Okay, here's the question.
No.
Due to his
I'm not weep
bizarre
enough for this.
temporary home, Dr. Jeff Wilson of Houston Tillotson University in Austin, Texas, was nicknamed Professor Blank. Enter your lies now.
Temporary home.
Hmm.
To Houston Tillotson University in Austin, Texas.
Hmm.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something.
Ah!
This is gonna be
Hold
interesting.
Mine was lame.
I hope it's
Okay,
like
take a
Professor
look and
like
find
Cow
a
or
case.
something like that.
It's the
Hole in the ground.
Hole in the ground, yeah.
Also, how does anyone know this? Like, how is this a piece of trivia anyone is expected to know?
This is funny.
It's
You live in
so
like a small
this is
town. It's like the
funny.
one thing you know.
This is funny.
Yeah.
This one is funny.
It's so specific. Like, this isn't trivia.
Alright,
this
let's
is
see what
just,
you guys
did you
picked.
attend this university?
Okay.
The internet
Uh-oh.
again.
No! Are you having earthquakes or something?
Having earthquakes.
Okay, every time Hess has an earthquake, she also
Yeah.
disconnects in a similar
Yeah.
fashion. So it's a legit
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, my signal dies
I will
like that.
accept no
joke.
sass about this specific question.
Yeah, that's a
Did
big
I
oof.
put?
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
Professor Garbage Can.
I think I know who it is. Oh no. I definitely got the wrong one.
Oh,
No
I
one
have
ca-
Alice.
Don't tell me
now.
that's the truth.
Mm-mm. Castle.
Triple.
I want to live in a castle.
Dang it, House. I knew it. I knew it. No, it's
Fall
not.
into the ground.
Moon, moon.
Oh, that's a good one, Boo Boo.
It's
Dumpster?
dumpster. We went through the whole thing and it was dumpsters the answer.
Why?
No one got it. Dang.
Soon his
Dun, dun,
graduate students will know what that's like.
Mm.
Dumpster? That is so cool, though. Oh no!
I'm not looking
I have
so
a new
hot.
drone.
Hey,
Give
I'm
me
what's
that
actually
drone.
a king now.
Look at this.
I'm looking at that.
Charles H.M.
Depends what you're looking at.
Shamblin patented this device in 1969 called the
69.
blank hat. Write your lies now.
What?
Dang it. How dare you? Mm.
What?
I have no idea what this is.
I think I do know. Let me see.
I mean, I have an idea, but I'm.
Finish quick, or just take
Mika
a lie
says
from
he
me,
was
bud.
called Professor Dumpster because he made a dumpster into a fully sustainable home. What?
Say what?
Nice.
Excuse
What?
me?
Noise.
Yes, I want that doctor to touch my body, please.
Yeah.
Which one is the truth?
Touch my body. Na, 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 na.
Oh no! I clicked an answer. Shit.
Dun dun dun.
Skull shaker.
Cursed eggs.
This is awful. I don't even know what I clicked. Shit.
Whatever.
All right, who picked what?
Today is a trial.
Skull shaker.
Manchurian.
Sodium.
Mm-hmm.
What is that even?
Ooh. That sounded like the Mandalorian. Sucker.
The Manchurian candidate. That was a thing in the time period.
You have to be sucker
The
with it.
CIA I
Peter.
think, was kidnapping people and filling them with a bunch of LSD.
Nope.
Box
But
hat.
Fox, it's me.
Hair dryer.
Oh
That was a good lie. Has mine showed
it
up
looks
yet?
like one.
no!
Dang.
Smart hat.
What the?
Oh,
yeah,
good
figured.
one.
Talk to you.
Figured.
Don't tell me it's vibratory.
I love
because
you.
I'm
That's
gonna
went
freak
for
out.
you.
Why?
That's what the
Don't
wine
tell me
determined I
it's
should like.
vibratory.
Oh my
What?
gosh. I was thinking
I'm
of that,
done.
but like,
I-
no.
I'm-
That's
Who
like,
want a
done.
scalp massage but can't get anyone to touch
Why
it.
wasn't it called like hysteria or something? That was like the thing.
hysteria.
Apparently, it was for a massage.
Ooh, big
Who's the queen?
shakeups.
Oh
Ooh, shit, Roxy.
Oh gosh, I'm
We're
at the
gonna
bottom.
shit! You could say
Okay,
Casey
pick a
Evelyn is a
category.
killer queen.
You're doing great,
That was-
Midnight. You're doing just
And-
fantastic.
I need something good. I need to come back.
Try this one.
Presidential gameplay.
President
Oof.
Warren G. Harding was a fan of poker. In one game, he ended up gambling away the White House blank. Okay, and
Why?
your lies.
When was Harding at?
Wow.
Does anyone know the year Harding was president? And can you tell me real quick, not related to this question?
I don't know. I'm like.
Where's my
let's
husband the like one time I actually...
go. Did
Hurry
him.
up, use a suggestion.
Ian can name every single US president in order.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That
Like,
That-
that's
that's-
actually something he
that-
could do.
that's a flex. Jesus
Is
Christ.
Is it?
That's what we got.
It is. He was Mr. George Washington. 1920s.
was him.
Oh, I'm wrong then.
China. I don't know.
The White House, China.
That's a good one.
Let's go with this one. Because I don't know. Security card. Thanks, cool.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh my god, that was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! You're no lie. How would
That
you
was a
even
good
do
lie.
that?
That is something a man would gamble away.
Yeah.
How would
should
you
see. Ooh.
Sell them the black market.
I've seen weirder toilets. I mean, let's be
Stagecoach.
honest.
They didn't have that back in the day,
That's why I was asking what year, and also I got someone, so.
did
But he was 1921 to 1923, apparently.
Rugs.
So, too late for stagecoaches.
Scorpio.
I'd buy that rug. I'd buy it.
Security card. Don't
Nope.
tell me
Is
it's
that really the
China.
truth? Oh, okay.
Yeah, nope.
Don't tell me it's China.
It's gonna be the
'cause I'm
butler.
It's good. No, the butler was a lie. I think it's
I-
China.
Oh. China makes sense. I don't know why I didn't say China. That's a good one.
It was China. 'Cause I
China
thought
is really expensive. Like,
It
real
is.
China is so expensive.
Especially
hella
White House, China.
expensive.
Mm.
Oh no!
Oh,
Nice.
Lower
That
and lower I
flips.
fall. Final fibbage.
Final
Final
fibbage.
fibbage.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Triple points. Have fun. A
Have fun.
superstitious
Oh.
passenger on a flight from Shanghai ended up delaying takeoff after she threw blank into blank. Realize
No.
now.
Boom. Hmm. No. Oh, I'm typing on the wrong one.
Oh, no.
Ooh, it's gonna be.
Hurry, hit the live for me,
Ooh,
button if you
waiting on.
can't think of something.
Send.
Ah, nice.
Who are we waiting on? It's not
Just
me,
in
right?
time.
It's not me.
Okay, seek the truth.
Let's see what we got.
Sell into someone's side
Sage into the propellers. I saved you.
and lotion into the
Oh my
captain's
gosh.
side. Pepper in the cup. Up into her life.
Oh, this was recent. I feel like I know this one. This was very recent, like maybe 2 years ago.
Ooh, no, I'm not so
I don't
sure.
know.
It's probably not the
I
one
don't
with
know.
the, with the typo.
Probably not.
Probably.
That wasn't a bad one though. But that would not delay a flight. This would
No.
Into
delay
the
a flight.
head. And don't throw it into the head.
Hand lotion in the captain's hair. No. Dang it!
Sage is not a Chinese superstition.
No.
Diaper to the cockpit.
Ah, that was me.
Oof.
Ew.
Well, frig.
Ew.
Threw it. Whole handful of it.
Up into her
Ah.
mouth.
Shit whole bottle.
Sell into the engine.
It's
I'm
this,
gonna
right?
freaking laugh.
It's this. Yeah,
Oh,
I remember
what?
this.
Well, that's not how you order a drink. They only take credit cards thrown into the engine.
Totally.
Oh, who won?
Oh my god!
I was.
Oh, I just missed it!
I was there
Oh,
for a second. It
dang
was
it.
weird.
Good job,
As your
Moon
prize
Moon.
for winning, Midnight will now sing the Fibbage 3 song.
Wait.
Thank
I'm
you
not
so much,
prepared.
Mitty.
I don't know the song.
Yep, you got
Ah.
it. Go ahead.
Built it.
Whenever you're ready.
No, wait.
Mhm.
I don't know
Yep,
this.
It's starting right now. Go ahead. You
How
got it.
dare!
You're doing great.
Division
Mhm.
3. Ludo, where are you?
Mhm.
Chemistry. You got
I
it.
lie to you.
See?
You lie to me and me.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Stop.
Answer carefully, baby, free.
Why was I not prepared for this? How dare you throw me underneath the plane?
Congratulations, everyone. Moon, congratulations for taking
Congratulations.
the win right at the end there.
Congratulations.
Thank you all so much
Congratulations.
for playing along. Everybody who's in the audience and in the game. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I will be RB.
Yay.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
Note to self, learn the song next time. There won't be a next time.
All right, y'all. Time to say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Adios. See you later on the flippity flop.
See you later. Bye.
All right. Oh, okay. Minnie, I will see you over in the phone booth in just a second. Farewell. Specific DM we made with MIDI. Goodbye forever. All right, we are going to now move on to the one-on-one interviews. First up is going to be none other than MIDI, Midnight, Crayspell themselves. Hopping into the call channel, MIDI, whenever you're ready, jump in with me. Hello!
What's up? Whoa.
How's it feel to be a winner?
Wait, hold on. There's like freaking echo from the Patreon stream. Alright, here I am.
Yeah, you gotta turn the stream off, ding dong.
I'm just so used to having it on. I'm sorry.
So MIDI and I have a very unique relationship in that we actually play games together. We played a lot of Monster Hunter World together.
Oof,
So
it's been
I'm
way too
already
long.
very familiar with MIDI and the loud MIDI ways.
Excuse me, I can be calm. I have some decorum, thank you.
And other such tendencies that MIDI may or may not have. But for those of you who don't know you, MIDI, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves to the audience. Let them know a little bit about who you are, how you came to be here in the Cardigan community, and what it is you do now.
Oh, well, that's a lot, and you're relying on me.
Yeah, do it.
All
You
right.
got it.
What's up, guys? The name's Midnight, aka MIDI, as bestowed by my best friend, Bethel Baloney, who I miss so dearly. Let's see. I am known as, I'm a well-known tsundere, or wannabe tsundere in the server. I'm loud and proud Filipina, just turned 24 yesterday, actually. Best birthday ever. As to how I found you, Cardlin, or C, sorry. Let's see. Well, that's well, first I'll are there any fellow Fujoshis in the chat? If anyone understands
where my Fujoshi's at?
Shh.
Fujoshi shouted out in the chat. What up? Where my Fujoshi's at? What's a Fujoshi?
Anyone else want to explain that to him? Because I ain't.
They're
But
not on the
anyway.
call.
Oh, you see him in the chat. Okay, fine. Basically, it's yaoi.
Ah, where are my yaoi girls at?
Anyway, I mean,
The missus loves
uh,
yaoi. My
oh
God.
yay, my soul sister. Thank you.
Fujoshi queen right there.
But yeah, so it was mostly due to those audios on YouTube that I eventually stumbled upon ASMR. Like, I think the first ASMR I ever saw was a vampire one. I listened to it and like, huh, it's interesting. Like, I don't know, I was kind of iffy like with like English ASMR or just any audio really. But I thought, yeah, give it a try. Kind of liked it. Might have subbed, maybe not. Shifted through a couple of others. Might have subbed, never really gone back to them. And then I stumbled upon your channel and
Ooh.
oh.
Which one converted you? Which audio decided you to make the commitment?
Well, believe it or not, the first audio I believe I've ever heard from you was dun dun dun, a hunter and his lady, which was also tagged retired monster hunter.
Right. I remember that one.
It's like it was a sign I was meant to play. And well, after hearing Lord Cardlin, I became very interested. You said, and then the more I heard of your audios, the more it reminded me more of my love, actually, because it's very much like how he would talk, and it's just, I just missed him so much, and just, it was just into sub right there, and I never went back.
You became a cornerstone of the community since, I could say, you know, I think it's fair to say that a lot of people in the community know you. You're fairly well known and all that. Would you agree?
Surprisingly, honestly, I always thought I was going to be like one with the peanut gallery, with me being the introvert that I usually am, but meeting with all these cardigans and being crazy and so energetic as they are, it's like it just brought out the evil in me. And then I just found my family, really. I found people that were like me. I never thought I would, because I don't know, people are just weird, and I'm like a different sort of weird, and well, I don't know, it's just surprising how loving and accepting they are of me, like given how much I am. Believe me, I know my flaws. I'm still living with them, I'm dealing with them, but
and what else would you say it brought out of you? Just, well, what do you do now that you didn't do before?
Well, everyone pretty much knew that I wanted to be a voice actor at one point, but I never like had the real motivation or the courage or to really give it a try. But then, like, after some times, I decided, after some proper motivation, I decided to finally give a chance on myself, and I'm actually taking steps towards reaching my goal, and like I'm hoping one day I can finally be in like an anime or in video games, and but I would like to continue doing this channel because, like you, I would like to make someone's day better, which is why you see me practically every day on the server. Like, all I want to do is just make someone's day brighter if I can, even if it means making me the joke of the server, which they do. I love you guys, but like, dang, really? It's fine though. What else was there?
As someone who has successfully made the transition from being a fan of the industry to becoming a part of it, and making your own audios, having your own channel and all that, how do you feel, and what do you have to say to people who are also trying to do the same?
Don't let your memes be dreams. Just do it! I mean, if someone like me, who was complete and utter shut-in and didn't really believe in herself in the first place, there's always potential. There's always a chance. So you never really know until you just give it a try. Because even with me, like, I have some reservations about my own voice because it can be pretty scratchy, and like, people actually like this. Like, even I'm still surprised. Like, some of the comments say like, your voice is very soothing. That's really helped me a lot. I'm like, really? And it's just like, you never really know until like someone tells you, like, there's always a chance. Yeah. I see people telling me to drink water. Oh my gosh, guys.
So now that you're here, you finally have your time. I know you've been jumping for that star for a long time now. Now that you've, after all that time of planning and wanting and finally getting it, what did you want to say? Did you have anything specific you wanted to talk about, or anything specific you wanted to ask or shout out or anything like that?
Well, see, the thing is, after being in your server and trying to, like, jump for that star for, like, 8 to 9 months, all the questions have pretty much been asked, and I've already talked with you quite a few times on the server, so, like, really, what else is there to ask? But actually, no, I do have one question.
Oh, you do? Let's see, what you got?
So, it's just a general one. So you said that, when are you going to transfer the gaming vids that you did on Cardlin Audio into Cardlin Casual? Like, all those streams, like, from, like, the Monster Hunter one, the Breath of the Wild, the Plague's Tale, especially the Plague's Tale. Are you like, able to do that, or is, like, you forgot about it completely?
I believe we still have the hard copies of them, so yeah, we can definitely do it. I don't know why we haven't done it yet. I think it's just a matter of, like, trying to transfer it all, and I think it's all already there, and we just need to actually make it public.
Please.
I think that's something that's like in the shuffle of everything that's been going on the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, really. Just kind of got lost in the weeds. So yeah, thanks for reminding us.
No, that's fair. Well, glad I could remind you then,
because
I know someone. Well, there was a certain someone that wanted to like see the stream with the knees.
Ah, yes, the infamous.
How it all started, and of course a certain cult. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So many memes come from those streams, huh?
I know, and I want to visit them all again. Ah, the memories. Oh man.
So now that we are in 2020 and you've got your channel to look forward to and everything, what are you looking forward to, and what should fans of your channel be looking forward to from you in 2020?
Well, there's definitely one thing that I'm looking forward to, though I don't know if it's going to happen, but so I'm just gonna keep that a little intact. But as for the channel, well, honestly, I'm just hoping that I could learn more, expand more, because currently I'm taking voiceover classes, and it's like, dang, I need a lot of work. But I know that there's still some hope, potential in me. I just need to just work on the rough edges, you know? And well, I definitely want to try like different kinds of characters, maybe even do some role plays. Like I heard like I'm very convincing like Christina V, or so I might do like some Ladybug role plays. Like I even put up that idea in the server earlier, so hopefully maybe I can do something like that. Series, oh, those would be really fun to do. And collabs! There's so many people that I want to collab with. Oh my gosh.
So tell me more about this dream. You want to be a voice actor. What specifically about voice acting do you want to do? Like, are there any specific accomplishments you want to do? Any specific roles you want to play? Is there anything on the grand checklist of when you know you'll have quote unquote made it?
Well, generally when I started wanting to be a voiceover, I just wanted to be in anime mostly, because oh my gosh, it was my start when I was a kid. I always thought it was so cool and inspiring, like especially be in an anime that like everyone remembers, like that kind of immortalization. That'd be just so cool. It's just and anime has also helped me cope a lot, especially during middle school. So in a way, anime has saved my life in a sense, I guess you could say.
Is there any one specific anime that you can attribute it all to, or maybe a couple?
Couple. Inuyasha, Shugochara, maybe a little bit of Naruto. I'm a weeb like that, unfortunately. Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, that was a big one during middle school as well.
Hakusho.
I haven't actually finished it.
I don't want it
either. Really? Oh. Oh man, it was so cool meeting the voice actors for it too. Ooh.
Mitty, tell them about your plan for that script.
Which script? I don't know. Which script are we talking about? Oh yeah, collab with Shizu, Keiko. Ooh. I don't know. We have some ideas bouncing around, but like nothing really definitive. I mean, there was one with Foxhound, like say like either me or him like taking the listener to the doctors, and then the other one would be like the receptionist, like leading them into it, or even the doctor. So I need to check up for something serious or not so serious.
Okay.
Or like with Keiko, it would probably be like she'd be, of course, the mom character, and like I'd be like bringing a friend who's like say like they're going through a rough time, like they're like a new mother, and like they don't like they're wondering if they did the right thing in having a kid, or like is it worth it, or something like that, because everyone has those kind of problems. I'm like, I want to see if I can tackle as many as I can, and with as many people as possible to help along the way.
Okay, I dig it. I like it.
I got something soft. Ew.
I have something I want to say to you, and it's very simple and very sweet. Thank you so much for your generosity this month. You know, I mean, you know what you did. You know what you got, and we're going to be sending all that stuff out to you soon. But thank you so much, incredibly, for generosity. It really helps, especially this time of year with tax season coming up. It really helps put holes in the mighty monster of the tax beast that I'm about to be fighting. So I really appreciate it.
Well,
also, thank you for giving me a very easy sandwich to eat.
You're welcome. I mean, you can still add whatever you want on. I just gave you like my requirements. So
It's
like,
a good,
yeah.
solid sandwich. Nothing too fancy or out of the way about it. I also told Shizu they'll be getting their sandwich soon too. But thank you so much for your generosity and being so cool and chill about everything. And I'm looking forward to the stuff that you requested, and we'll be getting some of that stuff out to you soon. And yeah, you know, to you and to everybody else in the community, the fact that you turned this joke tier, you know, this thing that was put out there as like a joke that was supposed to be like an inside joke forever, and turned it into like an actual real life tangible thing where I can see like the real actual impact it has on my life and helping me get to where I want to be. You know, it's tremendous. So thank you so much.
No problem. And see, like, compared to $1,000, all that you've done to us, $1,000 is nothing. Like, I'm not saying like you should have like more money. I mean, of course you can use more money, but like you deserve, like, for me, this is me spitting karma at you. Like, this is what you get for being a freaking nice and awesome person. Dang it! Like, this is what you get.
Well, thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You don't have to say anything. Just because, yeah, like what you do for us, it's priceless, really. Honestly, like pretty much. And yeah, like yeah, it's not like, you know.
Well, if I've learned anything these past 4 years, it's that we're only just starting, and we've still got so much further to go and so much more to do. So, there's more where that came from. That's all that I gotta say. And thank you so much for supporting. We gotta unfortunately bring this call to an end. But is there anything last thing you wanted to ask or say or do? Anything you wanted to say in closing?
Couple things. First of all, if you honestly think that I'm going to be the last person that does this freaking tier, you are sadly mistaken. I don't know when exactly, but you're gonna get it again. So you better prepare yourself. Also, I love all of you guys that have been there supporting me and like just, I don't know, like contributing to my channel, like especially Pepper, my freaking self-employed PA. I didn't ask for this, but I'm so grateful for you all the while. Mika and Shizu and Keiko and oh my gosh, just everyone. And then, of course, there was like all the other cardigans that I met in the beginning that some aren't here now, which makes me sad. But I remember the first person I ever talked with was Mariah, I believe. So thank you for being the first person to actually talk with me. And, well, just, I love you guys. I may be soon, but just know that I love each and every one of you guys. Okay, I'm good. I'm done with my sappy hour.
Look at all this love you're getting in the chat. They love you, Mitty.
I love them too.
A big part of the community, and thank you so much for being such a good role model. You know, I mean, what better example of somebody who started off as a bit of a troubled child and ended up becoming kind of like, you know, a good example of what a cardigan should be. You know, helping welcome new people into the community, always being warm and kind to everyone, and never letting the teasing get to you too bad.
Oh, it was a journey.
I've got to say something on Mitty's behalf, as someone who's been in that role and constantly is in that role of the person that everybody bags on for the sake of jokes. Maybe take it easy sometimes. You know,
yeah,
maybe sometimes the armor isn't as thick as you think, and maybe put aside. You know, we joke and we love, but maybe love more and joke less sometimes.
Don't worry, they know. I've let them know. So, like, sometimes if I'm just not feeling for it, they learn. Don't worry, they're great. But yeah,
Mitty, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for everything, and I'm sure this won't be the last we see of you.
Yeah, we gotta game sometime. All right.
Yeah. Actually, quick little funny story. Last night, I saw you jump into our Monster Hunter session. I was playing with my real life friends.
Nah, that wasn't me.
So I messaged everybody. I was like, hey, that person who just joined the session is a friend of mine through the cardloan and stuff. So be sure not to put anything chat about my real name. And they're like, okay, your real name here. And like for the rest of the night, they were just like constantly typing out my real name. So I'm like, please, Minnie, don't join. Oh Lord.
I wasn't going to. I was just gonna leave it be. I left. Like, I joined your session. Nah, what? You must have messed up in the matchmaking.
Yeah, totally.
Nah, that wasn't me. That was not. I mean, I knew you were probably playing with IRL friends, so I never like bothered or anything. Why did I even do that? Why did I do that? You know what? I'm just not gonna do that anymore. Okay, I'm good. Bye.
Ended on this call out real quick. Remember when Mitty used to scream each time C comes into voice chat?
No.
Have a wonderful night, Mitty. Thank you for coming. See you later. Bye. All right. That was fun. KJ, whenever you're ready, come on in. KJ currently appearing as offline. All right. Hello. Oop, I see you lighting up, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Well, howdy.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
You the same KJ I met the other night, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. KJ here, from what I remember, is Cardigan from Australia. We were talking about
That
just
is correct.
how badly Australia's taking a beating right now, huh?
Yeah, but you know, people are donating to charities, and it's really helping.
Are you managing to stay safe from all the bad stuff that's going on around there?
Well, the fires aren't really near me, but still, like, a lot of the mail and shipping over here is bad, so grocery prices are way up, etc.
Yikes. Well, stay strong. You know, it's really, you know, as horrible as everything that's happening is, it's really cool seeing the world kind of come together and help out others in time of need. But it just seems like every day in the news, it's like some other things popping up, huh? Yikes.
Yeah, it happens all over, not just Australia. I mean, a couple weeks ago, everyone was freaking out about the volcano in New Zealand.
Right, and the volcano in the Philippines too. Yikes, jeez.
Yep.
All right, well, that lovely slice of news aside, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you come to be a Cardigan? And like, tell us about the journey of who you are and how you came to be part of the community.
Well, I have not actually been listening to a lot of ASMR videos until recently. I've had a tough year. Like 8 months of that year I was homeless.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I haven't really been able to afford to do anything nice for myself. But I actually found you and the Cardigans through Yuri Voice.
Yuri Voice, great guy. How long ago
Yeah,
was that?
yeah.
How did you come around to finding Yuri?
Well, I'm a fan of Pokemon, so I actually found Yuri Voice on Tumblr doing voice acting as Guzma as a review for the new, well, not new, the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime.
That's so awesome. I'm gonna let him know that, and he's gonna love to know that that still works. Because he's always telling me like he doesn't know whether or not he should stick around with the Tumblr thing, but I'm sure he'll love to know that there's still new people coming in through that way.
Yeah. So, I just recently got settled, you know, got a new house, got a stable job and an income, so I'm able to afford
All right.
like
Hey,
Patreon and
congratulations.
stuff. Thank you.
Good on you for turning your life around.
It's about time. I have had, you know, to do some difficult things to managed to survive. I've had to drop out of university, uh, just couch surf for a couple months, etc.
But you made it through.
Yep, now it's just me and my dog.
What's the next step?
Honestly, I have no clue. A couple years ago, I would have told you, yep, I want to make video games, but it's really not that simple.
Yeah.
And so I have learned.
Yeah, making video games is it isn't that simple, but it's also not that hard. You know, you learn Unity, and you find that you're a lot more capable, and it's a lot easier than you might think.
Yeah, that's what I was in uni for, studying game design. But yeah, I had to drop out. So I'm kind of in a lull at the moment as to what I'm supposed to be doing.
All right, well, I'm sure you'll find your way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only young. I'm 20, and I'm sure a lot of people on your channel are only young too. So for everyone out there, don't stress if you don't know what you're doing yet.
You'll definitely figure it out. I mean, more often than not, not how do I put this? Not knowing what you're supposed to be doing is kind of what you're supposed to be doing in your 20s, in my experience.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I find like in your 30s is when you kind of try to find something you can slowly start to focus in on. But in your 20s, you're supposed to, go out, try a bunch of different things, figure out where it is you fit in. So don't sweat it.
Yep, I'm hoping to get back into my drawing soon.
So when you grabbed this star and you won the spot tonight, was there anything specific you wanted to talk about or say or ask? I don't want to, you only got about 10 minutes or so. I don't want to take up all your time with all my inane questions.
I'm actually curious, how did you come up with the name Cardlin?
How did I come up with the name Cardlin? Well, it's a bit of a play on another character I do that's kind of like my main character, my kind of go-to character whenever I do role-playing stuff. It's a bit of like a remix of that. And as for how I came up with the name, I guess it's like I was looking for a name of kind of like a roguish mischief, like a character capable of mischief. And I when I thought of the word card and how that kind of implies, like card shark or like a trick of the cards or like magic tricks or sleight of hand.
I was thinking something like cardinal.
Sure, yeah. Cardinal, red and black, even those colors are kind of associated with kind of like skullduggery and thievery and stuff, if you will. So kind of played around with that thought process for a while and kind of ended up on Cardlin. Yeah, I guess that's what went into it. Did that answer your question, or was there more that you were kind of looking for?
No, I was just curious. I had not really any clue why you chose that name before.
What about you, KJ? Is that just your initials?
Yeah, I don't really go by my birth name anymore. Everyone just calls me KJ.
Cool. Did you have any other questions or anything you wanted to know about, or anything that you wanted to say maybe to the community while you have the podium here?
Yeah. I've only been in the community for a couple weeks, but it's like that Brooklyn Nine-Nine meme. If anything happened to you guys, I would kill anyone who offended you and then myself.
What is that?
I love you.
Do you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
What was that from again? That specific line? What were they referencing?
Rosa had I think it was a dog.
Right.
But yeah. Also, how do you feel like knowing that you've sort of made it?
So it's really cool. It's kind of bittersweet. It's really cool to know that I can do this and take care of my mom, my son, myself, and like take care of like my core family basically. That's really it's really fulfilling, but it's still something that my friends and family kind of laugh about or maybe find embarrassing. You know, in my head, the way I've reasoned it, the way I see everything in my head, I feel like what I'm doing is, I don't know, noble's a really strong word, but like I feel like it has good intentions.
You're basically doing a public service.
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to help people, not only with like the porn, but of course like with the audios and the comfort and whatnot. I feel like all of it as a package kind of embodies the idea of like helping people to escape from the harsh realities of real life, helping people to escape from loneliness, helping people to explore the fears and the discomfort that may come with exploring sexual fantasies and whatnot. So I like I like what I do. I'm really proud of what I do. It's just really hard to convey that to friends and family. In my real life, in my personal life, I'm really like known for being cynical and sarcastic. So to have such like an emotional and like almost like spiritual, fulfilling, sweet kind of motivation behind it is very out of character for me. I think most of my friends would say. So it's still something that a lot of my friends and family, like my friends laugh about it. My family's kind of like embarrassed about it because all they see, all they both see is the porn. So it's bittersweet in the sense that, I I've achieved what I wanted to do. I can take care of my family via doing something that I love, and it doesn't feel like work. But
Well, it's a
it
shame
was a
that
very
your
unexpected
family.
side effect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's a shame about your family not really respecting your job. But I mean, I'm glad you enjoy your job.
Yeah. I think the fact that doing what I do is more important than getting respected for doing what I do. So I try not to let it bother me too much. And the last time
Don't get all emotional on me now.
no, I'm not crying. I'm laughing. My family, like, they teased me a little bit about what I do at one point. I'm like, oh, that's weird. You guys didn't seem to mind when I paid for lunch, and it really shut everyone up, which was really, that's not the kind of joy and satisfaction I'm looking for. But that really deep down selfish side of me was like, yeah, that shut you up, didn't it? Like that was really nice. But that's definitely
Yeah,
not
it's
the
fair.
it's definitely not the kind of like satisfaction that I'm hoping for. But it was a nice momentary reprieve.
Well, I should probably go soon so the next person can talk.
Indeed.
But I do want to say I am sorry to everyone who's been waiting for months to get like a star to talk on here, and I got 2 stars in a row accidentally. I'm so sorry.
It doesn't sound like you're very sorry.
I mean, no, but also.
It sounds
But,
more like a
like,
humble. It sounds
yeah,
more like a
well.
humble brag than a sorry.
Well, I do feel bad that I've only been here for like a few weeks, and people have been waiting months to possibly, do this. But oh well.
Yeah, everybody will get their time. You hang out long enough, you'll get here eventually.
Alrighty then.
KJ,
Alice,
it's been a pleasure.
It is your turn.
I will see you in the Discord server around sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, see you around.
Take it easy.
Bye. Also, I love you all.
Oh, sweet. That was nice. All right, Alice, darling, Alice CC, whenever you're ready, jump on in. Come on in, Alice, whenever you're ready. I see Cameron Barnes asking what if I did an ASMR mukbang. I thought about it, but I don't know if people like the idea of just the sound of hearing me eat. Alice, hello. Thanks for joining.
Hi.
How you
I
doing?
was asked to join. Good.
On a scale of 1 to
Sorry, I had to
10,
turn off the YouTube thing. Sorry.
you're good. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous would you say you are right now?
Like 26 and a half?
All right, not bad. That's like a 165% increase. But, you know, other than that, I think we're doing all right.
A little. Yeah, I work well under pressure.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're doing
Great.
really good so far. Let's see if we can ruin that, huh? I'm teasing.
No.
I'm teasing. Alice, I don't know a thing about you. Can you please tell me about yourself? Who is Alice Dunn?
Sure. I actually just joined your Patreon. Joined this whole world of ASMR and role playing.
How? How'd you find us?
It started off with I have really sensitive, so I usually music going in the back, and I don't know. I think one day I just stumbled across this thing, and it was a role playing for an anime, and it was My Hero Academia, and I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. Like I've always wondered what happened if the characters, and then the voice, amazing. What is this? What have I been out on? I got more into it, and these role playing Mars, and it just kind of sort of became obsession is too strong, an interest. Let's go with that. And
Sure.
it was a whole new thing, and I've never heard of any of this, tried any of this.
Nice. That first person you found, was it Akira Dubs by chance?
No, but he was the second person. The first one was
Okay.
oh goodness, I'm gonna name Yamato.
Yamato, okay.
Yeah, and Akira Dubs was right behind, and then like, you know what, let's see what else is out there, and I yours.
Thank you for that.
What is this?
Thank you, YouTube
No,
recommendations for that.
Oh no, thank you. I've told everybody that'll listen, like, oh my goodness, have to.
Thank you.
Will,
Alice, do you
pitch
think
it
you
to me.
can do me a slight favor? Do you know how to set push to talk in Discord?
But I'm sorry.
Do you know how to set your microphone to push to talk?
No.
Okay. Your voice is kind of getting clipped off at the ends of your sentences. I'm not really sure how to fix that. I think you got to change your sensitivity and whatnot, but it's okay. I can understand you for the most part. So I think we're going to be okay.
Sorry. Maybe if I try unplugging my mic.
Sure, yeah, let's try that.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay, how about now?
That's good. I can hear you.
Is that better? I mean, am I still getting cut off?
No, you're not getting cut off so far, but now I'm also hearing myself.
Oh, yeah, it's the echo, I think.
That's all right. I think we'll make it work. Don't worry about that.
Okay,
So
is this better? The other way.
So you found us through YouTube recommendations. Thank you so much for making it here. What made you decide to join the community and become like a member of the Patreon community and all that?
I guess what really did it was I feel like I was missing out on something, because I knew you had some clips and like the endings for the desk romance, and the one that really got me was In Good Hands. I had to hear how to end it.
Ooh, that was a good one.
On the edge. It was really good. It was amazing. And so I decided, like, hey, you know what? Like, I never do anything really for myself, spending money on myself. So I was like, you know what? This is going to be something for me. So I did it, and I do not regret it at all. I'm going to keep getting higher on those tiers. Just you wait.
You don't gotta worry too much about that. Any amount of support is deeply appreciated. Truly, really, really, really. So don't worry too much about that, okay? I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you made it part of the community. I'm sure that's another little extra burn to people who've been trying to get the star for such a long time. But don't worry about that. You're here, and you fully deserved it. You won the star, so I'm glad
Yeah,
you're
I
part of the
feel
community.
it was one of those moments where everything kind of lines up.
Yeah?
Like it was my first time watching a live stream, and it said jump, and I was like, oh, I guess this is what you do, and I typed it, and then I didn't even see it grab the star. I just heard like, oh, Alice C, and I was like, no, no way, and then the Discord would connect, and I'm pretty sure if you look down at the comments, you will see me freaking out in all of the YouTube comments,
Well,
and
for what it's
slowly
worth,
seeing
it doesn't sound like you're freaking out. You're doing a really good job.
Oh, thanks. I greatly appreciate it. But I guess my questions were really about starting off in this. Like I've had different instances where I just like, oh, I feel like I need to talk about this, or I feel like I need someone to tell me this. And so there they were, like perfectly titled, depending on the situation. And I thought like, I wish I could help somebody. Like I really wish I could. I wish there was something I could do, but I have this really weird thing about talking to people in person. So I was like, this is a happy median, isn't it? This has got to do something, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is your question like how to start out doing audios yourself, or?
Just any advice really you can give me. I don't want to ask you for specific mic recommendations or something like that, something too specific. Just a general overview. Any advice you can. But I mean, a mic recommendation would be nice too. But if you want it,
Sure. If you can afford it, starting off the Blue Yeti is a great microphone that'll last you for a long time. But honestly, any microphone will work. What matters most is going from the planning stage, like making that big leap from the planning stage to the actualizing stage. Like being able to take your theory and your wants and your questions and turning them into realities and finding out the answers for yourself. Um, so many times I feel people like they put the cart before the horse, and they'll get the right mic, they'll get all the things set up, they'll make a pop filter and everything will be nice, and then they don't actually commit to it. I say try it out with what you have now. Don't worry too much about upgrading your tech and whatnot, and just see if you like it. See if it's something you like to do. Oftentimes you may find that something you like to do isn't something that you think you like to do isn't something you end up like doing. For the longest time, like my entire childhood growing up, I thought I was going to be a game designer. And when I finally learned how game design worked, I was like, oh, this isn't actually what I'm into. It's not actually that fun. So it's not really my thing. And it took some wiggling and some kajiggling to figure out that this is what I like to do. So, yeah, I think the most important thing is to just go out there and try it first. Find a script, write a script, make sure you're speaking about something you care about so you can really put your feelings and emotions behind it, and just give it a shot.
thank you. I really, and it sounds like really sound advice. I had the same kind of, I guess, happen to me because for me it was always I wanted to be a musician. I wanted to sing and I wanted to play because I play jazz saxophone, and that's what I was always going to do with my life. And then I was on stage and I loved it, and the second I stepped off, it was just not the greatest environment, I guess you can say. I didn't like the people. I didn't like having for money about it. I just wanted to sing. That's all I wanted to do. And so I was like, I can do this behind a mic. I don't need to be here for it. And so that turned into going down that road. Then it turned into this, and I'm all over the place. But this, I have not been this excited.
That's awesome. Well, I really, hope we get to see what what becomes of your passion and your drive to becoming an audio person. Were there any other questions or anything you wanted to know or say, or anything you wanted to say to the community? Anything you wanted to know about the community? Like, it'd be cool to to see your name around the Discord server sometimes, hanging out.
Yeah, for sure. If it'll finally let me connect to the Discord server. For some reason, Patreon does not like me and does not seem to let me connect to it.
Oh, that's a
Um,
bummer.
yeah, super huge bummer. But I guess I just want to say to everybody listening, any advice you could give me as well on anything you want to hear, or maybe I can, I don't know, meet up with you guys, or not meet up, but like talk with you guys too, because I mean, I'm much better behind a screen than in person. Because I mean, if I was talking to you in person, I'd probably be like a puddle on the ground, like a really big puddle, and it would be gooey and messy. But behind a screen, it's so much easier, and I feel like a different person, if that makes any sense, safer, and it's easier to get what you need to get instead of worrying about the other person's facial expression, like, oh, what do they want to hear, or what's the right thing to say in this situation, versus what do I need to say and what needs to be said. So I don't know. I'm rambling on here. Sorry.
You're doing fine. I was just trying to think of how to respond to that. I say for your first audio, don't respond to a request. For your first audio, do what you want to say, what you want to say, how you want to say it. For an audio, and if you need an idea for an audio, maybe think of like something you'd want to hear. You know, oftentimes when I write scripts about Cardlin, I think about what I want to hear. You know, I need a Cardlin in my life just as much as anyone else, maybe more so sometimes. And oftentimes when I'm writing scripts, I write things that I wish someone would say to me. So if you are going to start out, I say write a script that you want to hear of someone saying stuff that you wish someone would say to you, and make it personal, make it real, and make it start from you. That way you'll be able to get the most realistic kind of view on your work. Because if you're responding to somebody's request, you'll never know if that's you. You know, you'll never know if that's honestly and truly you, because it'll be in response to somebody else.
Wow, that was very well put. And thanks you very much for the advice, and thank you for not putting it too hard and making me freak out a little bit.
You're gonna do great. I mean,
thanks. Just really appreciate it.
Put together a video, put it on YouTube. You know, send it out to some friends, see if they like it. You'll do fine.
Yeah, that's the plan.
If you can, figure out the Discord thing, because there's plenty of people there who have made the leap from, you know, aspiring to actual ASM artists. So, you'll have plenty of support and love there, I'm sure.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, and you are amazing. I really hope you never ever stop doing what you do, because it reaches so many people. It evokes this feeling that you can't even.
I kind of get a little bit of an idea, but thank you so much for saying that. I hope I never stop doing what I do too.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And thanks for answering my question. And I don't know, I guess I should thank whoever got me to get that star on my first live stream. If that's not lucky or a sign from somewhere, I don't know what is.
All right, Alice, was there any last thing you wanted to say or do before I got to let you go?
No, just thanks for talking to me, and thanks to everybody out there for listening, and for all this nice stuff you're saying on the YouTube. I'm reading it as well. But I will join the Discord shortly, hopefully, fingers crossed. And just
fingers crossed indeed.
I've said thank you a million times, but I have to say it one more, so thank you. Just thank you.
And thank you, Alice, for being part of the community and for being such a pleasure to talk to. Now, I'm going to let you go, and hopefully I'll be seeing more of you, okay?
Okay. Bye, everyone.
See you later. Bye. All right, let's close that up. All right. We are just about good to go, y'all. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have time to go through a script like we had planned or hoped, but next time we won't take too much time with the Q&A, and we can go over a script. If there's any specific type of script you want to see me go over or review, let me know. You know, hit me up on the Discord or something, and maybe we can make that happen next time. Until then, thank you so much to the mods for keeping the peace. Thank you so much to Mitty for joining us tonight as our special guest of honor. Congratulations to Moon Moon for winning the Jackbox game, and congratulations to Alice and KJ for winning the stars. I will see y'all in a couple of weeks for another one of these, but for now, I gotta get going. Thanks for helping 2020 start off with a real big smile on my face, y'all. And thank you so much for your patience, by the way. Like, I haven't seen any complaints that I haven't uploaded erotic audio yet today. There's a whole reason behind as to why, but I figure you're just about done hearing my reasons. Just know that I'll get it out to you as soon as I can, and I'm trying to get it out to you as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for not stressing and for not giving me any heck about it. You're the best community I could ever ask for. And I'm incredibly grateful to have such a loving, supportive community take care of me. You know, there's a reason y'all are called my cardigans, in case you don't know it because you're new here or whatever. You're called my cardigans because you keep me warm. And that's really true. Alright. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I'll see y'all in a couple weeks, okay? Love y'all. Cheers.